Hello everyone. Today we'll be discussing about the appointment process of Chief Election Commissioner of India, who is currently Gnanesh Kumar, who was appointed on 19th February 2025. Before we dive into the appointment process, we'll discuss about what the powers that are given to election commissioner are, or the election commission is. So, what is the basic powers of election commissioner or the whole election commission of India is to conduct elections and to maintain peace during the election process, and it can nominate, it can disqualify a person, it can either consider the candidate, or it can disqualify the candidate due to certain procedures and certain rules. So this body was constituted under article 324 of Indian constitution. So it's a constitutional body which was put into place to ensure that the elections happen peacefully. There is some independent body which conducts elections. That is what we need, because we India are democracy, and we need independent bodies like election commissions to ensure that no single entity is controls the whole election commission. Before we actually dive into why this appointment of the new chief election commissioner is controversial, we'll first understand the whole history and the bills or the amendments which were set up onto appointment of the whole election commissioner. So until 2023, the election commissioner, the chief election commissioner, there were no particular rules. The prime minister of India would just nominate a person or a person of his wish, and the president would sign a document and appoint that person as a chief election commissioner. So in 2015, a significant shift occurred when Anu Barnawal filed a petition in Supreme Court of India challenging the appointment process of the Chief Election Commissioner and others. This led to multiple petitions being filed in the Supreme Court, making it as a public interest litigation. Apparently the public was very interested in not having their elections rigged. That's why. But the government, when the petitioners were questioned the central government about this, the government opposed the petitions, emphasizing that the separation between the powers of the different state of organs. Taking it over. The government argued that Article 324 of the Constitution confirmed the power to appoint the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner solely upon the Parliament. So on March 2nd, 2023, the Supreme Court ruled that the Chief Election Commissioner would be nominated by the committee consisting of three important people. One is Prime Minister of India, another is Leader of Opposition, and another one is Chief Justice of India. This was to ensure the transparency and accountability, at least to believe so, make people believe so. However, it has three people with three different responsibilities. One is Prime Minister of India, who is part of the government. One is Leader of the Opposition, who is in the opposition's largest party, and one is Chief Justice of India, the head of the judiciary part. Saying this, at the end of the judgment, the Supreme Court even mentioned that this will apply until the new law is enacted. This is what makes a lot of big controversy out here. I mean, Supreme Court could just let it go like that, but to ensure that legislature has its own power in the appointment process and in the lawmaking process, they gave a judgment saying that this rule or this law on this committee of selection committee will be only till Parliament enacts a new law relating how the appointment process is totally done. I forgot to add these points back then. So, seeing the judgment passed by Supreme Court saying that the laws which passed by Supreme Court were temporary, temporary. So, seeing this Parliament, what it wants, it doesn't want judiciary to control the laws which are being made. So what it did, it passed a new bill, the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner 2023 bill, which was passed in 2023 December 21st. Yeah, this bill is very controversial. Is the way that selection commission, meaning the selection committee, just like how the selection committee happened after the Supreme Court judgment using the Article 124 as its power, discretionary power. So in this bill, what the three people, even this selection committee under this new bill, which is named as the Chief Election Commissioner and other commissioners, 2023 bill. Even this bill contains three important people who nominate the chief election commissioner. One is prime minister, one is leader of the opposition. Yeah, wait for it. And another is a cabinet minister nominated by the prime minister. This is the where everything goes and comes into controversy, because there are out of three people, two people are from part of the government, meaning two people are from the government, seeing the prime minister and one of the cabinet minister who is directly appointed by the prime minister. This is where the controversy starts, because because the voting can go against 2:1, and the majority leads, meaning uh, if there is a person A who prime minister and the cabinet minister appointed by the prime minister will accept, and the leader of the opposition doesn't want him, he'll still be appointed as chief election commissioner. This is where the controversy starts, right? This is where the total independency of the head falls down, meaning this diminishes the quantity and the quality of the independency of the whole election commissioner appointment process. So even the appointment of Gnanesh Kumar, the new chief election commissioner, who was appointed on 19th February 2025, what happened is prime minister and the other person who was appointed, Amit Shah, who was appointed by prime minister itself, those two people agreed on Gnanesh Kumar being appointed as the new chief election commissioner. But Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the largest opposition party, disagreed with it and walked away. But still, he was appointed. Gnanesh Kumar was appointed, meaning there is a total bias towards the ruling government in this case. So that's where the controversy starts, because we want the election commission to be independent of its whole thing. So this totally questions, this bill totally questions the independence and even the existence of opposition leader in this whole selection committee. I mean, like, there is no point of him or the opposition leader being in this selection committee when he has no power, no equal power compared to others, because there is no equal representation among the issues of this new bill. Why is this bill is so controversial and so into big of a mess and so big controversial? This selection process may be dominated by the government, affecting the whole independence of the election commissioner, because who better to oversee election commission than people ruling, like, imagine like a government, we having a government and government decides who the election commissioner is. It doesn't make proper sense in the candidate, meaning the monopoly would be by the ruling government to decide the who the next election commissioner would be. After the appointment of Gnanesh Kumar as a new election commission, seeing this, there were also a lot of red petitions, filed. A lot of people, like activists. There are a lot of red petitions that were submitted to the Supreme Court asking for a better transparency or appointment process. So that's the reason. Back then, it was the judgment was on 19th February. But on the 19th February, Supreme Court postponed the judgment to March 19th. So we have to wait and see what Supreme Court really says about this whole new law that was used to appoint the new chief election commissioner, Sanjay Kumar. Yeah. So you might think it is just an appointment and selection, appointment of a chief election commissioner, and why so much fuss? But this is this is a very issue. This issue strikes at the heart of the democracy, and the independent nature of the election commissioner is crucial to the free and fair elections. Understanding these changes in our society or in our laws or in our constitution is very much essential for citizens of India or citizens just like us, because just going and voting is not the one thing we do. We have to question the laws which are being made, and we have to think about what the possibilities and could be, because we don't want it to be monopolized by one single party or one single government. Let me know what your opinions on this or what your comments on this are, and make sure you ask your questions or any clarifications regarding this, and let me know your opinions in the comment section. Hope you found this information and the discussion and opinion about this new election commissioner appointment and the bill which was passed in 2023 valuable. Please like, share, and subscribe for more, discussions like this. Thank you. See you.